we're on day 2 of our American Patriot trip, and I'm here with Captain Jerry, and we're gonna talk about our game plan today. What do you got in mind?
Today we're gonna fish 450, 500 feet for yellow eyes, and try to get one more Kitty Mitchell, and maybe some queens in this shallow, but then we're gonna go deeper, more strictly for queens today.
Hey Cap, what's your take on when we're in the deep water and we're on a queen spot, something like that, and just having your tackle where you know it's sound and it's good? Because if you lose one of those fish, does it spook the whole school?
It will eventually. If you lose too many of them, it will spook them and they will stop biting. Queen snappers are funny fish. They bite when they want and they don't bite. You have to finesse the queens most of the time. If they're way up in the water, they'll hit the jigs real well. Yeah. They will follow them down to the bottom sometimes, but a lot of times they're up in the water, way up in the water, believe it or not. Sometimes 50, 60 feet off the bottom.
Really that high? Yeah,
they're really high off the bottom. Just like barrel fish.
We always say that you gotta get the jig off the bottom, and that seems like whenever we're hooking into the queens, but I didn't realize that they would actually be up 60 feet.
Oh yeah, I run my machine way up. I look way up in the water. And I learned that way when I was fishing down Honduras, down off Roseland Bank and places like that.
We're at 700 feet. We know there's queens there, but we also know that there's things like snowy and yellow edge. And for a guy jigging, I'm working quite a bit. And my question is, I want to catch a queen, but I also want to tap the bottom. I always tap the bottom to see what's there. But if the queens are suspended, what do? Do I stay on the bottom, and catch a bottom fish, or do I take the chance and bring it up 50 feet, 60 feet, 70 feet?
And then go back down.
And then go back down.
Go back down. That's what I would do.
Effectively, how do you fish both areas?
That's the only way. Go to the bottom and work it, and then bring it up and work it, and if you don't get any hits, then put it back down. Don't reel it all the way up. Drop it back down and do it again. I do that with squid. But if I'm using bait sometimes, and I know they're up, they're not biting on the bottom, I'll reel mine up some and hang it in the water for a little while. If I don't get no bites, I drop it back down. And sometimes on the way down, they'll grab it. They hit it on the fall.
I think everyone might want to know, what does Johnny do, though?
Me?
Yeah.
First thing I'm doing is I'm tapping bottom.
Right.
I'm checking, because a lot of times those grouper, they're gonna hit you as soon as you tap that bottom.
Right.
And then you go up for the queens, but it really depends on the conditions, because if I bring my jig up for the queens, next thing you know, I'm scoped out. That I gotta reset. Right. But if I can tap bottom again, absolutely, I'm gonna tap bottom again.
Right. It brings in some strategizing, though.
It definitely brings.
So like maybe one drop, you're on the bottom, you get your grouper, and then on the next drop, tap your bottom, don't get the grouper, come up, and try to get the queen. Right? And just alter the drop plan on the jig.
That's the best way to do it.
We're gonna call it an alternating drop plan.
And alternating, just so develop your drop plans, prior to your trips. Think about your strategy. Don't overcomplicate it. Drop some jigs in the water. Pitch and flutter, baby.
We're just a few guys decided to pursue our passion. As we hit destination fishing spots in our local waters out of Pompano Beach, Florida, we want to fill you in on what we have learned along the way.
Alright guys, if you're coming to fish on the American Patriot and get out to Pully Ridge and you forget something last minute, or just know that there's another item that you wanted to pick up to have out on the water with you, right here where the boat is docked at Rose Marina, there is a full service tackle shop that is beautiful, that has apparel, that has tackle, and most importantly, it has JohnnyJigs, so you can get them right here before you get on the boat. They're open. What's going on? Look at that greeting. For all your JohnnyJigs jigging needs and everything else. Alright, hey guys, so I'm actually here with Eric Berger, who's assistant manager of the Rose Marina Tackle Shop here, and he's the one that had the idea to bring JohnnyJigs in, especially with the American Patriot running off the dock. Yep. So
What was your trip that you just did?
Yeah, you were just fishing out in the Gulf.
Yeah,
What was the trip you just did?
I went 106 miles offshore into the Gulf of Mexico using JohnnyJigs only, and I caught American red snapper and mutton snapper, limited out real quick, just using JohnnyJigs 200 and 250 gram. What color is this?
That's the silver and glow, which
Silver glow.
we call it the ghost.
And the pink jigs.
Yeah.
And limited out real quick, just using JohnnyJigs.
Did you film it?
And you have, you have a
Yes.
YouTube channel?
Yeah, so I have a YouTube channel. Name of it is JerzeyinFl Fishing Channel, JerzeyinFl Fishing Channel. I actually have a big trip to the Amazon coming up in a couple months, and I'll have an 8 or 9 episode series, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned.
Wait.
I'll put a link down in the description for you guys.
I was gonna say, where'd you come up with a name like that?
I'm originally from South Jersey, now living in South Florida, so Jersey boy in Florida, JerzeyinFl Fishing Channel.
Represent.
Heck yeah.
Hooked up, baby.
Nice, Willie. Come on.
Hooked up, baby. Hooked up, baby. I'm hooked up, baby.
There we go. Mr. Johnny.
Hooked up, baby.
Thank you. All right, gentlemen.
You know He's hooked up.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
wait. Oh, no.
No, I didn't know you.
Hooked up.
Oh, it's awesome, my brother.
We're all hooked up, baby.
Not quite all of us.
Hooked up, baby. Getting close right now. 100 feet. Man. Captain Jerry just moved us to a new spot. And a bunch of groupers coming up over the side. Everybody's hooked up here on the pole bit. We're at about 800 feet of water. Color. We got color. Color up front. Looks queenie. Looks like a grouper, baby. Here, watch out. Who's first? Looking like a grouper. Oh, is it an ooper?
Who's first? Hello.
I got like a 50-pound.
Nice snowy. Snowy
I don't know if he's still on. I don't know, mine is still on. I don't think he is.
This is a giant fish.
And if he is, he's floating.
What is that in the water? Come on, Willie. What we got here? Let's get in here.
I'm finally gaining on it. It's been 10 minutes of not gaining.
Yeah. On the other end. Nice. All right. I got color.
Very nice.
Oh, look at Christopher Doyle. Oh,
I'm sorry.
I got color. Here we go. Coming up like the right flavor, guys.
Oh, he's on.
Right there, that's the right one there.
That's a
Queenie.
Queener.
Our cleaner.
Triple?
Yeah, buddy.
Here we go.
Very nice.
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
boys. Oh, come on. That's my queen snapper bag that I gave away.
Sheesh. Oh my god. That's a nice one.
Just on a 500 gram torpedo. Queen snappers.
Very nice.
This fish.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, man. Cheers. It's wonderful, huh?
There you go, Jerry.
Is that Jerry?
Hey, I saw.
I got me a queen fish. Yeah, dude.
This thing's like
Nice work, Jerry. All right, that's a big one.
50 pounds of fish.
Yeah, buddy.
Like I had to put my...
Yeah, way to go, Jerry. All right.
yes.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Now that's a fine.
Oh, watch that hook. Watch that hook. Okay.
That is
Set him down carefully.
He's already had a hook in his finger.
Yeah, I know. We don't want to hurt Jerry, man. We love Jerry.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Willie Biggs, talk to me, baby. What's going on over here? What's going on? 174.
Something really big
He rocked you up at first, right?
that it would not come off the bottom. And look at my spool right now. It's in question whether it's going to keep going. I had to thumb it
Just to get it.
and pull it and reel. Thumb, pull, and reel.
Wow, dude.
So I'm getting a lot of big tugs.
Still got one out there floating.
There's a float.
Come on, baby.
Oh.
Daddy. Daddy needs you.
That's his love.
Oh, well.
That's a slob snowy. That's a snowy grouper.
That's a giant.
It looks bigger out there.
Let me get underneath you, Will.
Go up to the bow. Go up there. Take my bows.
Wow.
I thought that was right off the bottom.
Yeah.
Good job, Will. I am so happy for
I can hold you.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, show the fish good.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a slob snowy, bro.
Oh yeah.
I stopped at like 500 and got it. Nice, Noah.
Tap, tap, taparoo, all glow, torpedo. 500 feet, what, 8 a.m. maybe? Got about a 12 knot breeze. I got a 400 gram. Johnny's got a 5. He's filming me and jigging as always. Woo, putting that work in. Yeah. He is blessed with the big fish though, isn't he?
That's right.
New day out here on Pully Ridge, day 2. Beautiful, beautiful morning bite on the anchor. And then we did 1 drip, 1 stop. The morning bite's already produced. Whoa! A kitty Mitchell, queen snapper, scamp grouper, yellow eye snapper. So we're off to a good start. I'm gonna guess blue line tile.
Maybe 138 feet. Let's do the countdown. 124.
This is actually double because it's programmed to PE 1.5.
Oh, okay.
I got
so the
PE
line,
2.
the line's different.
So that's 220 feet.
a little ways to go. The wind's howling a little bit. There's a storm off in the distance. If you guys can't see it over there.
Put your rain gear on potentially.
Yeah, I didn't bring my rain gear. Always bring your rain gear.
Always.
I forgot my rain gear. Luckily, my buddy over here is gonna loan me his rain gear.
It's gonna cost you that snowy.
It's gonna cost me a snowy. I'll get wet. 150 feet.
120 feet.
120. Seeing color? Not
100
yet.
feet.
Should be seeing color pretty soon here.
90.
90.
80. 70. You on, Rich? 60.
Rich is on right here. Big Rich.
50. 40. 30.
Oh, you're wrapped up in. Come under. There's. You got color, Chris. You got color. Scamp grouper. Scamp grouper. Nice scamp grouper. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get out of your way. You can just hand line them up. Don't even worry about it.
You got him. Got him. Ian's a pro.
Nice.
Here we go, baby.
Pro on the go. Beautiful.
Right. I got him.
Scamp grouper, baby.
The second day was spent in deep water, and our gram-sized jigs were generally between 400 and 600 grams, and the captain promised he'd put us on some queen snappers, and he definitely did exactly that. And we were able to get into some nice snowy groupers, scamp groupers. The mate Mike caught probably the biggest kitty Mitchell that I've ever seen, and it was definitely a day of electric reels. You can see that we're using the Daiwa Seaboard 300J with a battery pack that has like a little USB port on in case you have some accessories that you need to plug in and charge along the way. And there was a need for power assist that day. You would only get 2 or 3 drops before you'd have to take a break if you were manually cranking. It was a lot of work to get down to that depth and reel back up. Power assist was the way to go. And once we basically filled the ice boxes, we headed back in and we went to the weigh station where they passed out the fish, and we got to see who wins the biggest snapper,
biggest grouper and biggest overall fish. So check it out, guys.
Alright. I'm tagging Seymour and Southern Fork in the video.
All right, let's start off with the biggest snapper, guys. Biggest snapper.
On the tent?
Let me get a jig.
So we're gonna weigh in the biggest snapper, and the winner is gonna get a Daiwa Saltiga spinner rod. So who's up first? We've got Dale on the scale with a queen snapper weighing in at 13 pounds. All right, Dale, stay right here. Stay right here. Who's next? Who's next? Here we go. We have Jerry coming in number 8 with a queen snapper. 15.8. See you later, Dale. All right, next up on the scale, William and G. Does a half a fish count? Look at this fish. It's got a shark bite on it.
The other one.
Even with the chunk out of it, 18.8.
Wow.
Oh, so William's up. Here we go, Bobby Vaughn. Bobby Vaughn. 19.6.
All right.
All right, Bob's here. See you later, William.
Will.
Who's next?
Who's next? Will.
Does this count? Can you let Christopher Doyle be in the?
Can you win your own stuff?
Daiwa sponsored.
What do we got? 19.4. 19.4. Bobby Vaughn's got you. We may have to. We gotta weigh again. We may have to weigh again.
Put it on something.
We may have to weigh again.
Keep an
because
eye on
yours
the
was
mouth
kind of
till
bouncy.
it's
Yours was
stuff and weights.
Wind is up.
All right, bring it back. Wait, we got this. Let's bring the American Red. Put that one on the scale.
Why are you shaking so much?
Because it's 20.
What do we got?
18.6.
18.6. Thanks for playing, Christopher Doyle. Look at this guy.
That's a beast, dude.
So we got an American Red snapper right here, coming in at 16 pounds. Not quite.
Look bigger.
All right, so we're down to 2, folks. Down to 2. Bobby
Sales
Vaughn.
manager versus sales
Anybody
rep.
else want that?
This shouldn't count. All right, here we go. Keep it steady.
19.2.
19.2. All right, Bobby Vaughn coming in. Let's do it one more time. What? Check its mouth for rocks and jigs.
I think there's a 4 pound in there.
19.4.
19.4.
Champion.
Congratulations.
That's 2 in a row.
You're gonna have to drive to our
You're
shop.
officially the king. That's your queen.
We need you to fill out the I won report and also mail us some of your information and a few more hoops to jump through, and we'll get that rod to you.
But you have to buy a reel first.
All right, next is biggest grouper. Who thinks they're a contender for the biggest grouper?
Started off and find out the biggest one.
Biggest group. Okay. We've got number 20, Dave, with a Kitty Mitchell, this is a really cool grouper. 12.8 pounds. 12.8 pounds.
He's losing weight.
Hey, he's losing weight there.
Pull that 4 pound out of there.
How is this fair? How can the Johnny Jigs guy, Willie Biggs, with the big snowy grouper?
21.4.
21.4. Chris, you want to grab my grouper? Grab my grouper. I gotta weigh in a grouper. Let's see what. Here we
I don't know
go.
about 21.4.
Let's see.
Weigh him in now. Look at him shaking.
Come on! That's my jigging wrist.
16.8.
16.8. I don't know whose grouper that was, but good job. I think Will won.
Fucking tell
Hey,
me.
who was the angler, not to put you on the spot, that had
Oh
your
my
tip
God.
break on your Innovate? Right here, Will. Oh, thank you so much. There's a
look at that.
That's an 800 gram rod. It's a deep drop.
Yeah, that's an amazing blank snap.
No, I'll come from each side of my license.
What happened again?
No, he was just
I'll go snack right now.
You guys towards
I was gonna put a game camera.
given by Noah here, right here.
Thanks, Noah.
Yeah.
Take care of it.
Good luck with Temple Reef, but there's your replacement.
Tell them what this is.
All right, so this is the Daiwa Saltiga, their top of the line slow jigging rod. This model is extra heavy, so it's a max jig weight of 800 grams. It's perfect for deep dropping. We were using one of these and the heavy action rod on this entire trip. It is beautiful. I love it. It is strong, and it's going to catch you a lot of fish.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
All right, guys.
Biggest fish overall.
Oh yeah, we're doing biggest fish overall.
Oh, biggest fish overall, guys.
I'll tell you, I'll split it with you right now if you're scared.
Biggest fish overall.
Jacks don't count.
Jacks do not count, or barrel fish.
You didn't say that at the beginning.
Only grouper and snapper.
Biggest fish overall.
23.4.
So tell us, how do you feel about your big win?
I feel good.
Yeah, you gonna tell what this
to
fish
catch
is?
that fish?
Got a barrel fish. Just put down a chicken rig
Lift it up.
with some squid. And make sure
That's great. What did you win?
I won with a barrel fish.
Oh no, you won a amberjack. That's what you won. Congratulations.
And another thing, if Captain ever tells you don't use squid strips, sometimes just don't listen to him. Because then this pays off.
What did it pay in?
Money.
Where's the money?
It was. He ate it. Where'd the money go? It wasn't
You want
in
to
there.
throw him a queen?
Johnny took it.
You want to throw Dale a queen?
Hey, he took my phone. Congratulations, bud.
Nice win.
All the money.
Any closing remarks on an incredible trip?
This trip really was incredible. It was a mixture of bait and jigs, but it seemed like the jigs were producing pretty much throughout the trip. You know, day one was you know, fish coming overboard, but day two was just insanity. I think that we got into some hot bites that it was, everybody was catching fish. A lot of guys on the boat caught fish for their first time that they've never caught before, which was, it's nice to see an angler's, you know, face light up whenever they put a fish on the boat that they've been wanting to catch, that they've been, you know, on many trips and haven't put one on the boat, and this trip made it happen. Captain Jerry right here actually made it happen for us. This captain moved us around consistently. If the bite slowed down, he was keeping us vertical. He was setting, you know, excellent drifts, and man, what do you think about this trip? It was an excellent trip.
It was great.
Yeah,
Enjoyed every second of it. Watching people get their bucket list, now that's the thing. When you get your bucket list fish, it's great to watch them catch something that they haven't caught before. They want to target it and then get it. That's the thing.
And you can do it out there on Pully Ridge. So if you haven't gone, check it out.
we're already scheming and planning our next trip with Captain Jerry out there, and we're talking about going deeper and beyond. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We're putting out a few TikToks there, and most importantly,
Jig on!